Okay, so recently I've been complaining about the local, everybody knows, because because I know how much snow we had last winter, and I know how much rain we had this spring. And you put those things together, and it does not make a flood in the Cam River. It doesn't. I was here the year when they said it did, and we believed it because we had lots of snow melt very quickly, a very fast warm up. Anyways, again, because the snake is broken, but it's not quite dead yet. It's still doing its thing, but it's broken. So anyways, because the neural monitoring is still going on. Anyways, I can't help you out because I was going to tell you about something to do with the flood alert. Because even though the flood alert went out and all this fucking bullshit, when it's totally impossible to flood, a slow, very, very cold and cool spring. It took a long time, all kinds of time for the bush, and it didn't have a lot of snow. So there's no huge amount of water out in the bush. We didn't have big spring rains in Thunder Bay, so there's no fucking way that we have a natural flood on the Cam River. If we do have a flood, then somebody at Ontario Hydro created a flood. Anyways, I haven't been to the Cam River to look, but that's my go. If there was a flood, it wasn't natural. And we all know Kekabeka Falls Generating Station controls the flow on the Cam River and all the way upstream to Dog Lake. It's all controlled by man. So, again, I don't know. Just put that in your hat and poke it. In other news, well, because we got the flood alert for whatever is going on to do with that story, the big flood alert is actually, I don't know, I got to go back to Noah. Noah in the Bible, Noah and the ark. Because you got a flood alert, and in the city of Thunder Bay, we didn't have any flooding. But, you got a flood alert for Noah. Because it's a big problem for everybody. Because Noah built his ark. And when, the flood came, Noah survived. And I've been talking to people for a long time about raising your consciousness on the scale of human consciousness. And that 540 is the new minimum standard. It's not new. It's the old standard. I'm sorry. It's not the new. I'm sorry. Hijacked again by people who don't want to comply with the law. The criminals are doing this attack on me. It's always been. Because it came to us through David R. Hawkins, and the information was already in the universal database of what you need to be. These laws that are hidden from us, but that's what it is. And he told us, consciousness researcher David R. Hawkins, 540 on the scale of human consciousness, you need to be at that or higher. Otherwise, you are illegal. So all of you people who refuse to stop eating meat, you flunk right off the bat. Orc, O-R-C from Lord of the Rings. Orc, meat's back on the menu. Sorry. And a bunch of other people, whatever your problems, mostly it's pride. Mostly it's just pride, pride in your ego. Anyways, it's a very low vibe. And anybody who's not at 540 is going to be watching people like me, Noah, anyways, the criminals don't want you to know the truth, but I've been telling you the truth for a long time, and I gave you plenty of information about how to raise your consciousness quickly. Anyways, I can't help you out because there's a bunch of stories about this, that, and the next thing that were created by the demonic. But if you want to try it, the Bobby Burrows technique on the YouTube channel, Jesus Burrows, will it work? If you need a Hail Mary pass, to get up to 540 as fast as you can, I can't think of a better way to do it. Because in the end, you'll come to me because you're all so, I don't know, you're so late to the game, lazy-minded, and it takes a good, strong scare into you before you're willing to look and say, I don't know, I should have paid attention to this a long time ago, but I was too drunk. I was too busy booking my trip to Jamaica or Mexico or my next weekend party or something. Because, fuckfaces, your priorities have always been the shits. Anyways, if you want to try your Hail Mary to get you up to 540, if you do it, it should work. But you got to do it, and it's not hard. It's the easiest thing I can do, but you got to do it, and you got to do it regularly. In other words, you do this thing, I don't know, take 2 weeks off. Just today, call in, do 2 weeks off, and then you go to a hotel. You get the fuck away from your family and your friends. I don't know. I don't think you should bring your phone either. Don't tell them where you're staying. When you go stay in a hotel for 2 weeks, and you stay in the hotel, and you don't go out except for, I don't know, skip the dishes so you don't see anybody, because you don't want people to see you, because they're gonna get you involved because they're Agent Smith. It's the crabs in the bucket. They're gonna drag you down. So if you really want to do the Bobby Rose technique, you need to do it properly, and you need to cut yourself off from all those fucking people around you. Your husband, your wife, your daughter. Bring your dog with you to the hotel room, but don't bring any other people. Bring your dog, and that's it. I don't know if they'll take cats. If they take a cat, then bring your cat. Don't bring people, and you stay off your fucking phone. I wouldn't bring the phone. I wouldn't bring your smartphone at all. Don't. You just watch the Bobby Rose technique. You'll get it in a minute. Once you've got it, then just do it. Don't bring your phone. You do not want to be interrupted because the Agent Smith phone calls, they're real. You remember in The Matrix? Yeah. There are lots of Agent Smiths. They're out of their way because they're hateful things. And when they get wind of you trying to escape the Matrix, they're going to flip out. Because they're not going to want the answer of the Bobby Rose technique. They're going to want to stop you. Because they're all about blockading people from advancement. Fred Beast and the Devil. Anyways, I'll try and find it, and I'll put it down here in the comments if I can find it. Otherwise, Jesus Bros, the Bobby Bros technique. There's a number of videos with it in it, and I'll try and find the shortest one for you.